Welcome back, folks. My name is Joe, and this is Joe's Bad at Video Games. And today, we are resuming our playthrough of Palworld for the first time. Now, before we dive in, I had a few technical issues in the progress of creating this episode, and that is why it is coming out a week late. The first issue is that apparently my recording software reset itself, so when I went to record the actual second episode, the footage got fried. So now this is the third episode, but I'm labeling it as the second episode. The other issue that I ran into was that my audio recording software was also apparently reset, and so it only recorded the last half hour of my footage for this episode for the audio. So I've got all the game footage, but there's just no commentary until the very end. So instead, I'm going to do what I did similar to our first episode, and I am going to highlight everything that we've covered and everything we've done, and then we will jump into the segment where I've actually got the live audio recording. But as you can see here, I have caught several more pals. This was done during that second episode. Several that I am excited to explore and check out during this playthrough. But primarily, what I did during this episode was a lot of base maintenance and a bit of exploring and finding some new pals. So let's go ahead and check out what I explored. My first objective in this episode was to acquire PAL fluids and flame organs so that I could build that PAL hot tub thing for the base. I found a newbie PAL trainer who offered to battle me, but he told me it was a fight to the death, and he kind of looked too cool to want to kill, so I decided that I wasn't going to fight him, and instead I just continued going out, and I found a ton new pals to catch, so let's go ahead and take a look at those ones. The first new pal I came across was this weird beaver duck. I think it's called a fuack. That is not how I said it the first time I read it, but I caught him, so that was pretty useful. And after catching that, I went back to the other guy, and I saw this gobfin here, and I was curious about it. I threw a ball at it, and it didn't react, so I started stabbing it, and it didn't fight me. So I just kind of kept stabbing, and stabbing, and stabbing, until its health got low enough that I felt comfortable throwing a sphere at it. And I have no idea why it wasn't reacting to me. I have no idea why it was even there. This doesn't seem like the right environment for it, but I caught it anyway, and now he's definitely part of my core team, so that's good. After that, I found a PAL egg, and I came across these two pink llama alpaca things, whose names I cannot remember off the top of my head, and they actually gave me a little more trouble than I was expecting, but it's also kind of like, this is a good moment for me to show off that I really like the fighting system in this game. I like that I can send out my pals, and have them dual battle and deal damage and whatnot, while I'm able to also run around and attack and do whatever I need to. It's really fun. It's really quite fun. However, one downside that I have learned is that if you leave your pals out too long, then they will in fact kill what you're trying to catch. So I made sure to call back Zuko there and grab this one, because, well, I don't know what it is, but I want at least one of each pal, so I figured I might as well catch it. Next, I came across this adorable teapot elephant, which elephants are my favorite animal, and I am a big enjoyer of tea, so seeing these two combined, this is probably going to be one of my favorites. It's adorable, and I love it. After catching those pals, it was time to take on the Alpha Chilic, which turned out to actually not be too challenging of a boss fight. The pals that I had were able to keep it occupied, and in the end, I was even able to catch it. So that was pretty cool, and also this Alpha Chilic seems like it's, at least for now, a pretty strong pal, so I'm probably going to be carrying that one with me for a while too. But we got our first boss. It wasn't a kill, I caught it though, so I'm not sure what that's about. Anyways, after that, I decided to go and try and catch another Eichdeer, because having more than one seemed like a good idea, because it can do lumbering, and, well, you see, the fight didn't exactly go my way. So I almost caught it there, and I was not paying attention to my health at the moment, otherwise I would have run away. And this was my first death, which was most unfortunate. It did not take me long, however, to get back to my gear and recover my things. After that recovery mission, I felt it was time to make a few new supplies, so I got the Foxbark's harness, started building. I'm not really sure, at least now, at this moment, I'm not really sure what it's useful for, but me, now editing Joe, knows exactly what it's useful for, and I absolutely love that this lets me turn Zuko into my own personal flamethrower. The next big chunk of what I did was mostly just doing some upgrades around the base. I needed a high-quality workbench, which I'm assuming will just be the workbench I make moving forward, so I was going to need some ingots for that. I also had all the materials I needed to build my pals their hot tub, so I find a good spot to put the hot tub down and let the pals go ahead to get to work on that, and then I decide that it's time to go back to that cave that I found during the lost footage. So I went into the cave with the primary goal of gathering resources. However, this is also about the time that my audio recording starts to kick back in. So I'm going to go ahead and let the recording Joe take over from here. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this episode. Okay, maybe there is more to this cave that I didn't notice before, because I feel like I went down like one of these paths and I found a room that had a chest in it, but there was no sign of a boss or anything. Just leading me back to the main room. I don't think it is. I think am I getting lost? I think I'm getting lost in here. I'm gonna go back this way. My weight is maxed out at this point. I didn't get anywhere near as much ore as I wanted, but I got a ton of palladium fragments. So we're gonna just exit where we came in from. And then we will come back, I guess. There's gotta be a better way of doing all this. Like, can I just place a chest anywhere? Does a chest have to be in my base? Okay, the Syndicate thugs are here. That's not what I wanted to do. Gobfin, give me a hand here. That means I also have some tech points, which means I can get this. And I have 4 points left after that. I need this to progress. And a metal spear seems like a good upgrade too. Human-powered generator, training dummy, cooler box, unknown item, after certain pal is captured, and a chillet saddle. Okay, so it looks like I can ride the Eichdeer. Get some houseplants, wooden gates, heavyweight module. Okay, there's still just a lot of bits and bobs all around. I love getting turned around. Are you the way out? I think you are. Let's go ahead and leave. And then I want to see if I can build. If I had the materials. I don't. I should just head back to my base and dump this stuff off so I can get the incubator belt. That's what we came out here for. Okay, and now I can build an incubator, which I think I also want to keep inside the house. And I'm assuming I can just use that to... Couldn't reach, so you're just working from there, bro. That's chill. I'm fine with that. Enhanced player stats. I do not have enough of those. Enhanced pal stats. Sure. I'll increase your health by 3%. Just to get that soul out of my inventory. And then, large dark egg, a vicious whale house within, something swims within, calm rhythm beats within, something gentle moves within. I want to know about the large dark egg. So let's go ahead and drop the large dark egg in there, and you will be ready in half an hour. Okay. Well, this recording session will not last another half an hour, so we will have to check that out in the next episode. But for now, let's see production. That's right. I can make the medieval medicine workbench if I had the nails.
A few moments later.
Oh boy, Syndicate Scouting Party has decided that they are raiding my base. They are coming from this direction. So let's go ahead and show them. Oh, that's the wrong button. Show them how big of a mistake they are about to be making. Okay, they are down there. Oh yeah, they're gonna have to come all the way around here. Guessing these guys must have followed me from the cave. That's the reason I'm giving here. Yeah, what did you guys think was going to happen? There's like half a dozen pals here at least, and they're all trained by me. So genuinely, I do not know what you expected. But that was a little bit of thrilling excitement amidst the tedium of base management. Alrighty, and with that metal spear, we are officially upgraded to the next tech level, I believe, with everything except the bow. What are you doing out this late at night? Or at this hour, I guess. You're a nighttime pal, right? I think I'm gonna go mine this big ore rock again, because it's rather convenient that it keeps respawning. And also because ore is one of those ones that I think I'm just going to need an absurd amount of as we go through the game. Kind of makes me wish I had built my base, even like just down here would have been a better location than up there. And I am sorely tempted to relocate it, but I don't know how that process will go. And that seems like a very tedious job that would be better suited for some off-camera work. But I don't know yet. Okay, now I should have everything I need. I still need more. Oh, I need to pick up the nails. That's why. All right, medieval medicine workbench. We'll place this right... I mean, I still got plenty of room in here. Go ahead and put you right there. And then the whole crew's going to crowd in here. And now, I can make low-grade medical supplies out of berries and horns. Recovery meds, low-quality recovery meds. I need cavern mushrooms for those. Which means I need to go spend more time in caverns. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Craft small feed bag is the next task for that. But I think mission complete. Yeah, PAL box upgrade available. So let's go ahead and upgrade yet again. And then, ooh, one more upgrade, and I get to build a second base. So that's cool. Build a cooler box, build sphere workbench, build PAL expedition station. That seems like yet another mechanic that I'm going to have to learn. Okay, so we end this episode with a little bit of excitement. I'm going to go back to that cavern. I'm not going to fill up my inventory on ore and whatnot. I've got all of that processing back home now. So I think I want to... Command PAL? Oh, I can command. That's cool. I didn't notice that button. Just me, you know, not paying attention to anything around me. Am I headed? Okay, the fast travel's this way. Alrighty, we are once again back at the cave. The cave is no longer there. Oh. Okay, I didn't realize those were temporary. That unless I'm... Yeah, no, it's just gone. Oh, that makes me a little sad. I'm glad I got some resources out of it, but I guess that means I should check out the tower instead, right? Since I'm here. Tower of the Rain Syndicate. Join boss battle. What's the worst that'll happen? I'll die? Cutscene. Oh! You're the first boss. Guessing you're the lady that rides the big scary shock bear thing. Yep. Zoe and Grisbolt. Yeah, so shock bear's a good name for ya. We're gonna go ahead and lead with my Alpha Chillet. I am doing like no damage. This is going to be a far more intense battle than I thought it would. Okay, I don't think I was properly prepared for this battle at all. Let's get the ice deer out there. Okay, noted that in the future, I should be far more prepared for these fights. You know what? We're gonna swap bows, so I can use my very limited poison arrows to try and get you status with poison. Looks like I succeeded. Ow! I feel like I really don't stand a chance here, but hopefully my Alpha Chillet can pull through. 18 arrows left, and then I'm gonna have to get into a more melee brawl with this thing, and that is not something I want to do. I believe in you, Chillet. Nearly got it. Ha-ha! There we go. Defeated. 5 ancient technology points. Whew. Okay, that was, I was underprepared for that, but I survived it. And now, guess I unlock fast travel up here? Okay. I got the ancient technology points. I have 5 of those and 1 random just stat point. Let's go ahead and throw that onto... Let's give the Lift Monk submachine guns. Why not? Make us feed bag. Unlocks the food slot in your inventory. Consume food when hungry. That's useful. And a grappling gun. Okay. Essence condenser. Hip lantern. Lock-picking mega grappling gun. Okay. Lots of things there. And on our Palpedia here, Palpedia, whatever it is, we've got the Grisbolts. Oh, those frog guys are really cute. Where did I didn't see one of those. Okay. Anyways. This seems like as good a place as any to wrap up today's episode. We have taken on the first tower and succeeded. And we have done quite a bit for upgrading around our base. We've caught some pals and whatnot. And overall, I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm looking forward to see what the next bosses are. And I recognize that I need to do a lot of maintenance work to continue this and to keep things engaging and interesting for y'all. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I will catch you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed what you saw, thank you for watching. And if you could click that subscribe button, I'd love it. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a fabulous rest of your day.